السلام عليكم يا الربع. احنا وصلنا حلبة عمان. هالمرة بنسوي لكم فيديو بسيط مو طويل نفس اخر مرة. ليش اخر مرة كان في وايد كلام والرحلة والسفرة وكيف. الحين احنا بنعطيكم لقطات بسيطة شو يصير شو ما يصير بين الراوندات وهالاشياء كاملة. طبعا البارحة احنا واصلين الحلبة، حطينا السيارة، حطينا السامان ورا هناك، والحين عمان مارشلز الشباب يشيكون على السيارة، الرولز ريزرفيشنز مالها، يشيكون اوضاعها. طبعا هاي لازم تصير اول ما توصل حلبة. شو يستوي عندك؟ يشيكوا لك شو في عندك في السيارة، كل سويتش، هل السيفتي مالك انت تمام مثل ما هم يبونه ولا لا. وعقب تدخل في الريجستريشن وتروح على الباقي الامور. هاي اغراضنا احنا: بترول، كرتونين سبير بارتس، هاي رنقاتنا سبير بارتس هناك، التول، ثلاجة. السيارة طبعا ملعون خيرها من OIDC، بس الحمد لله احلى ما في الكربون يتعدل يتضبط. يعطيكم العافية يا شباب. عمان مارشلز نتمنى وجودكم في كل مكان، حتى عندنا في الامارات. انا شفتكم رحتوا قطر ترى، ها انت رياكم في الامارات عندنا. ان شاء الله ان شاء الله. وهذه الاجراءات، بس من يعطونا تك عقب طال عمرك نروح عند الريجستريشن هناك بالورقه مالهم، ويعطونا الاستيكرات وعسبت كيف تدخل. يوم بتروح مثلا اللاين هناك بتصف، بيشوفون انها تحتاج استيكر يكون ملصق على السياره ان السياره اوكي جاهزه، وننطلق عليهم.
43 بليز.
هذا هني اسمنا، وصلنا عليه، استلم الرقم 43. نطلع لنا هذا الاستيكر اللي قدام وناخذه ونركبه على السياره. ما قصروا الشباب، اعطونا هذه هديه من عندهم بسيطه، الاوراق كلها جاهزه وعلى السياره ان شاء الله. انا اول على نيه، هذا اللي قدامي تشوفونه اللي في النص، جاي هني مخصوص عشانه. هذا عنده سياره صفراء اشوفه في اونلاين وهالسوالف. الله انا اول على نيه. شوف الشباب هناك ما ادري ايش يسوون، يسولفون عليهم هناك، ما ادري شكله فيه انه. عبود كيف جاهزين اليوم ولا؟
اوكي
ليتس جو. سالفتها سالفه والله هاي.
Tell me the deck is stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up against me all day long. But I've been through the fire and come out alive, and there's no more fear in my eyes. Well, now I'm rising, and you can't bring me down. You can't stop me now.
شباب باخر الابديت دخلنا براكتس. الشباب قالوا لي ما عليك روح، طبعا انا رحت وما عليك، بس ضبطنا امورنا كنا في البراكتس الحمد لله، امورنا كلها طيبه. والحين بنروح على الكواليفاينج رن. شباب اوكي شباب، ما ادري اذا تسمعوني ولا لا. هذا
ران الكواليفاينج الاول بعد التدريب. ما بنشوف احنا ايزي الكراشات.
You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. You can't stop me. You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. Then shortcuts here for destiny. I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Lighting the fuse, let it burn. But my time is rising, and you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. No, I can't stop me now.
Hussein Mohammed is taking chase here, although we have an issue here off the start line. Not quite sure what's happening here, but there is a very, very strong line here from Hosani. Hosani now nice and strong on that first run. Transitions across out to clipping point 2. Very close to the wall here. Has to make a correction. Does scrape the wall just a little bit. Goes through clipping point 4. Out to zone 5. But really it's down to that start. I'd love to find out what happened at the beginning of that particular run. Absolutely being left for dead. S14 with a boss front end. I'm not normally a big fan of this, but it looks very, very good in person. Look at that aggressive front end. Again, every single panel on this vehicle is carbon Kevlar. Very, very expensive taste.
Money!
As we send them off on the second part, as we get Hussein Mohammed with the cone stuck in the car. Hosani does what he needs to do. All he's got to do is stay close. All he's got to do is stay close for this particular run. Watch them as they come through. 2 wheels off here for 2 wheels off here for Mohammed as he transitions out to zone 5. Al Hassani does what he needs to do. Proximity is there. Drivers waiting patiently as the judges decide. Hazaa Hosani does go through car number 43. The boss-fronted S14 takes the win. Now, 2 drivers on the line. Start marshal waiting to send the 2. Al Shahani is going to lead us, and Al Hossani is going to chase. Here we go. Al Shahani is leading in, scrapes that wall, takes off a cookie light. That's going to hurt my feelings as he stays out wide. Al Hossani is off track a little bit, but gets back on circuit again. Little bit tight on transition there. Would have liked to see that a little bit deeper, but now back online through clip point 3 to the infield for clipping point 4. Just about gets it. A little bit late on transition to zone 5, but is now back online again. Slightly scrappy by both drivers, have to say. Let's swap the drivers around. Al Hassani to lead Al Shahani. Oh, it pains me to see those rear lights in absolute bits. Both sides now he's destroyed. That's a nice set of cookie rear lights there, destroyed on both sides. I might go over and ask him afterwards if he will donate them to my fund. Let us see. Al Hassani to lead. Al Shahani to chase. S14 versus S13. Al Hassani initiates up against the wall into the first scoring zone. Stays nice and deep. As one wheel off there slightly. Al Shahani also almost off track, but is following the lead line. A little bit better transition there for Al Hazani as they are absolutely wheel to wheel. Incredible driving here from the two. How they did not hit, I do not know. Nice and deep transition there from Al Hazani, and I think overall is running a better line. Oh! And there is absolutely contact there. And the winner is Al Hazani in the S14 with the boss front end. Al Hazani goes through. Okay, as we get ready for the fourth battle here, Ahmed Al Amri, one of the most impressive drivers today, against Hazaa Al Hazani. Here we go, lights are green. Al Amri leads, Hazani to chase. Here we go, nice and wide line in turn one, zone one, nice and strong for Al Amri. Look at that outside line, just dips maybe even a little bit of a tire over, but absolutely perfect as Al Hazani goes too wide and makes a massive mistake here. Al Amri going through his own smoke to the outside. Al Hazani is too far away. Massive mistake there on the transition, almost going off circuit, almost hitting that wall. Two drivers ready on circuit. Al Hazani ready, Al Amri ready. Lights are green, here we go. Al Hazani to lead Al Amri. Oh, big aggressive transition there. But a long handbrake there from Al Hazani on the initiation. Judges won't like that. The outer zone one though is completely filled the entire time. Again, goes a little bit wide there. Al Hazani in the lead position as Al Amri is just hanging back ever so slightly, doing what he needs to do. Oh, big straighten there from Al Amri. Not what he needs to be doing. He just has to get it across the line. As the drivers emerge from their vehicles. And it is official. It is going to be one more time. Al Amri, in my opinion, had that in the bag. All he had to do was finish out. And that straighten caused him to get a deficit in points, and it's one more time. Top 32 qualification was very intense. The points between the top 32 were also very close. Two drivers lined up. Al Amri to lead, Al Hazani to chase. All Nissan battle. S13 versus S14 with boss end kit on Al Hazani's car. So we get some cameras on the cars ready to go. Cars checked over. Start line marshal will give the signal to both drivers. Al Amri ready. Al Hazani ready. Lights are green. Off we go for the last battle of the top 8. Al Amri leading up against the wall. Very nice wide line here. Stays within the parameters of the circuit. Great lead line here. Al Hazani needs to get a little bit closer here now as he transitions a bit early. Gets caught up a small bit, but is now back on line again. Little bit of a gap between the drivers. Great lead line by Al Amri as they go through their own smoke out until zone 5. Nice wide line from Al Amri out to the final wall and across the finish line. Great impact. Let's reverse the cars. And Al Hazani has to do the same now. He's got to enter on that wall. He's got to stay out wide. He's not got to go over the line of the circuit. He's got to be tight on his line here. He cannot over-rotate as he has been doing the last couple of runs, going into clipping point 2 and into that second wall. Let's see how the guys fare. Al Amri to chase. Al Hazani to lead. Cameras changed over. Start line marshal is waiting to give the drivers the all clear. Al Hazani ready. Al Amri ready. Lights go from red to green and we're off. Al Hazani takes the lead. Full throttle into turn 1. Here we go. Initiation. Very early for Al Hazani, but stays out wide. One wheel off already. One wheel stays off. but now is back into that zone 1. Not as wide as Al Amri was previously. Transitions not too early, very aggressive, up against the wall. Great job by Al-Ozani. Now, little bit of a bobble on clip point 4, nice and wide out to 5, wider than Al Amri was. And now that right-hander to finish, a little bit of a gap there. And again, for the judges, not going to be easy, is it? They're going to have it tough every single battle. See, this is going to be an interesting one between the battles. And we have it confirmed. The winner of the last place in top 8 is Ahmed Al Amri.